Florida homeowners are in shock. HOA fees have skyrocketed 17% in just 1 year, forcing some condo owners to pay more than $1,000 every single month. But here's the truth. New laws are already changing the game, and what comes next could completely reshape Florida real estate. The numbers are staggering. According to Redfin's most recent analysis, HOA fees in Tampa jumped 17.2% year over year, reaching a median of $614 per month. That's the steepest increase among 43 U.S. metro areas studied. Orlando followed with a 16.7% jump, and Fort Lauderdale wasn't far behind at 16.2%. If you're a homebuyer or investor, you can't ignore this. Florida has over 50,000 HOAs, serving nearly 3.9 million homes. That means 64% of owned homes in the state belong to an HOA. Almost two-thirds of all homeowners are locked into these associations. Now, normally, HOA fees range from $100 to $350 a month in basic communities, or $400 to $800 for luxury amenities. But here's where it gets shocking. Real estate agents in Miami are reporting buildings with no amenities at all, yet HOA dues are topping $1,000 every single month. And the pain doesn't stop there. With special assessments piling on, retirees and fixed-income homeowners are being forced to sell their homes and relocate. But why is this happening? And is there any relief in sight? Well, you may have heard about Florida House Bill 983. It was hyped as the bill that would finally bring accountability to HOAs and give homeowners more power. But here's the reality. HB 983 was killed, withdrawn from consideration on May 3, 2025. So, if that reform is dead, what's really changing? The answer lies in House Bill 1203, which became effective July 1, 2024. And it's already shaking up the industry. HOAs with 100-plus parcels must maintain websites with digital records by January 1, 2025. HOAs with 1,000-plus parcels must now prepare audited financial statements. New rules require stricter fine processes with only 30-day payment windows. And association managers must complete 10 hours of continuing education every year. But that's just the beginning. Senate Bill 1600, filed in February 2025, introduces a pilot program to investigate fraud, corruption, and economic crimes inside HOAs. This is critical, because scandals like the Hammocks HOA in Miami-Dade, where board members allegedly stole over $6 million from residents, have shattered trust in these associations. Now, here's where it gets even more important for buyers and investors. Florida's housing market is shifting. Home prices are down 3.2% year over year, inventory is up 16.4%, and homes are staying on the market longer, 65 days on average. And in HOA-heavy markets like Miami and Fort Lauderdale, condos are sitting for 90 to 97 days and selling for 6% below asking price. In Jacksonville, condo prices have dropped 7% year over year. The result? A two-tier market. Communities with good governance and transparent financials are holding their value. But poorly run HOAs? Their properties are losing value fast. And the biggest factor driving all of this? Insurance. Nearly three-quarters of Florida homeowners reported higher insurance costs last year. In one Longwood community, annual premiums exploded from $91,000 to $233,000 in a single year. And after the Surfside tragedy, new safety regulations now require structural inspections and bigger reserve funds, causing many insurers to raise premiums dramatically or even leave Florida altogether. Want proof? Baldwin Park townhomes in Orlando saw a 300% increase in HOA fees, now a shocking $1,222 per month. Lakewood Park condos in Altamonte Springs faced a 93.5% increase, jumping from $412 to $787 a month. This isn't random, it's systemic. A full affordability crisis is unfolding. So, how are HOAs responding? They only have three choices. Raise monthly fees. Impose special assessments. Cut coverage and risk catastrophic liability. Most are choosing options 1 and 2, leaving homeowners to pick up the tab. But here's the twist. While many owners are struggling, these same pressures are creating huge opportunities for smart buyers and investors. High HOA fees might be driving homeowners out, but for buyers and investors who know where to look, They're unlocking some of the best real estate opportunities Florida has seen in years. Here's how to turn this crisis into an advantage. Let's start with the good news. Governor DeSantis recently announced premium decreases for many homeowners. Citizens Property Insurance will lower rates for 3/4 of Miami-Dade residents, with an average 5.6% statewide decrease for homeowners insurance. Auto insurance is also dropping, Geico down 10.5%, State Farm by 6%, and Progressive by 8.1%. That means relief is coming. But in the meantime, buyers have serious negotiating power. Inventory is high, homes are sitting longer, and sellers are nervous. If you're considering buying in Florida right now, here's what you should do. Demand transparency. Ask for HOA meeting minutes from the past year. Look for red flags like deferred maintenance or upcoming big projects. Check insurance renewals. If premiums jumped more than 25% year over year, prepare for higher HOA costs. Review reserve studies. Make sure the community isn't just delaying expensive repairs. Scrutinize management fees. High costs can indicate inefficiency. Check delinquency rates. If more than 15% of residents aren't paying, the community is in financial distress. Now, for investors, this environment is a goldmine. Communities with recent special assessments often have owners panic selling, sometimes 15 to 20% below market value. The strategy: target communities that already completed reserve funding. Safer investments. Look for properties where the worst financial pain is already absorbed. Avoid HOAs with less than 6 months of reserves or ongoing lawsuits. And don't overlook the hidden gem strategy. Communities that went through financial restructuring 1 or 2 years ago often stabilize quickly, leaving undervalued homes behind. Let's break it down by region. Tampa Bay. Despite fee increases, Tampa still offers strong rental demand and affordable condo prices, around $237,000 median. Orlando, great for tourism-driven rentals, but avoid HOAs with over-the-top amenities that add costs without value. Jacksonville, a sleeper market. Lower fees, stable insurance, and job growth make it a predictable, long-term play. South Florida, risky but rewarding. Yes, HOA fees can hit $1,000 or more, but well-managed properties here still command premium rents. Southwest Florida, Fort Myers and Naples are seeing retirees reassess their budgets. That creates inventory spikes and buying opportunities. So, what's the bigger picture? Over the next 12 to 18 months, 3 forces will shape Florida real estate. Insurance stabilization as new companies re-enter the market. Stronger legislative enforcement cracking down on fraud. Demographic shifts as baby boomers sell and downsize. That means more inventory in premium communities, but also better safeguards against the kind of corruption we've seen in the past. If you're a first-time buyer, focus on newer communities with transparent finances. If you're an investor, look for management transitions or panic selling. And if you're retired, stability matters more than flashy amenities. Choose well-managed HOAs with modest, predictable fees. The bottom line: rising HOA fees may feel like a crisis, but for those who understand the market, they're actually the key to finding value. Florida's HOA landscape is changing fast, and the smartest buyers will use this moment to secure properties at a discount before the recovery begins.